Welcome, I am Crimey Queen. If you are joining us for the first time, it's the channel where we have fun with words and numbers, numerology to be precise. Okay, so I am trying to put in this other presentation out there. If you're new to this channel, you probably would detect a change in my voice because I'm really nursing my throat. I'm giving it doses of love to see, building that strength. In fact, I have been having so many visions about waters and the ocean, and I believe that really the divine spirit is really helping me grow another notch or so. And so this is part of the process, and I'm embracing this. So bear with me, and to get my words, and but I'm still having fun here, and I hope you too will join in the fun as you discover the synchronicities and the wonderful deliciousness of information that just opens up before us. And that's what's happened on the last two presentations that I have just completed. So we have looked at the pattern of numbers and vibrational frequencies. So I call them vibrational frequencies, meaning the numbers of the gods. So I have a list of the number of the gods here, and we have number 1 to 9 right here, which is with the first nine gods of Genesis of chapter 1. So I haven't been talking as extensive with the other gods, although I have shown how these gods, for instance, the ended god is also in it's also work or is together or on the same vibration as the moved god and the made god. So of course we have done this when we have the made god moved to this position and the ended god. We see that the made god, for instance, that number 7 seemed to have either been with a gap, or the set god would have taken the position. So hence we could say this is why we see that with the set god, although the set god showed in Genesis of chapter 1 verse 17, which also equals 8. So there we are talking about the number 8 has been transpiring quite a lot in these sessions or presentations. And the God set, for instance, also equals 8. So I was just drawing on these gods as an example, but this is where synchronicity is really taking over. Now we have seen how these gods all together, when we add them together in these vibrations, for instance, let's just do this total here. I have done it all in past presentations. So we want to add these, and I believe we did have the number 6, but let's just do this again. So this is 7 plus 6 is 13, and 7, this is 20, 13 plus, that's 20, 23, 24, 29, this would be 37 plus 3 is 40. So in essence we have 40. Wow, I would love to do this again, because we are getting the same vibration or the same numerical value, although we are using these word forms here. For instance, 2 is 13 here, and 13 is 4. So we have added these numbers here, and we have 14 here. So we have added, let's put this here, we have added these, and we get 40. And if we add this here now, 7 plus 6, 13, plus 7, 20, 24, 20, 24, 29, 29, this would be 37, plus 3 is 40. So we also have 40 right here. Wow. Okay, this pen is dry. This is really amazing. So basically, we can see it's as if the gods or the numbers are meant to really work with each other for us to get the vibration that is required, or for where we are meant to be transformed by. This is why we see this is really, really amazing. So we've got 1 equals 7, and we have 5 here. 5 equals 6, but having done all the math, we still end up with 40 here and 40 there. So there is a message right there that tells us there is a formula. There is a formula of how we ought to use the numbers, because if it weren't this way, we wouldn't be getting this 40 here and 40 there. And this is not by chance. This is not by chance at all. So, and we can see that we have a pattern here, which is 2764, and we have 2764. There we have another 2. So the other 2 is already inclusive of our next cycle. This is like a fruit that has a seed in it. Of course, it probably has 2 seeds in it. And that's what happens. Okay. Or another Adam and Eve, another cycle. We see the magnitude of 2. This is why we have 2 can actually mean 13 right here. 2 actually means 13. Of course, we see that the symbol of B, so the symbol of B here actually means 13. That's the bond. Yeah. So in this presentation, I really wanted to show how the number 8, we can see we have 4 here and 4 here. If we were to add this up, it's 8. But we have also seen how the number 8, for instance, when we do the word form, or find the numerical value of the word form for the word 8, for instance here, which is 31, that gives us 4. So basically, there is a sacredness about 4 and a sacredness about 31, we could say, which is the number of the days of the month. But we could see 8. This is why it's the symbol of infinity. So when we do the numerical value, we see that we have 8, which is foundation. This is why in this new era, where Mother Eve is now saying to us, let us make man in our image after our likeness, which is the 8th entry, that is really telling us there is a new foundation about to happen, or is happening. It's not about to happen, it is happening. That's why Mother Eve is telling us and come home to show us how or what qualities we can instill or inject or project in this new man, or in this new image, or in this new era, whatever it is that we are meant to be doing. Those in the fifth dimension. So we hear about the fifth dimension, we have spoken about it, and we see about the mouth is actually indicative of that dimension. And of course with the number 8, which is the number Mother Eve ate of the fruit, or Adam and Eve ate of the fruit. So we are talking about 8. So we see the mouth really symbolizes number 8. It equals 5. It symbolizes 5, but it really in essence equals 8, because it's like, you can think about it, words can come out, infinite words of number of words can come out of the mouth. It is endless. So speak of course the word eat equals 8. Now what I would like to do, I'll just call out these words, of course, again, that the mouth acts in those functions of the word eat. Of course, we have chew, cough, yawn, sing, drink, sneeze, kiss, smile, speak, burp, bite, blow, suck, breathe. All these are functions of the mouth. And of course it'd be interesting, I think I have done every word that I could think of. The last one was sneeze. It's the first time I'm really putting sneeze here, and it equals 11. It's a master number. So it'd be interesting to add all these up. I won't do this right now because I want to actually concentrate on the main reason for this, which is to highlight number 8 again. So what I did find out, we can see that we don't have, from this list, we have the number 4 missing. Of course, the number 4 is missing, so we have 4 here, and it seemed like the other 4 in the word form is reflected here. It seemed like a message is being conveyed that we have a responsibility to live that 4, to activate that 4 vibration, so we can be 8, not to be 8 like it. Perhaps that too. Okay, but one thing that struck my attention is that, okay, let's just do this, is that when we add all the word forms, in fact, because of my voice, I think I'm going to have to make this condense the deliverance in this. So I will just add the numerical values of each word from 1 to 9, and we can see what answer we derive from. So we have 7 plus 2, this would be 11. So when we say 2, this is 13. Let's just do it because 13 is 4. So 7, I've got a dry pen again. Okay, so we have 7 plus 4 plus 3 is actually 2. We have done this before. 4 is 6 and 5 is also 6. 6 is 7. 7 is 2. This is how we've done that. 8 is 4 and 9 is 6. Okay, so there we are. So bear with me how I count. I may be saying things, but my brain works in a different way. But it's mainly right. Okay, so this is 10, 19, 25, 31, 37. 37 plus 7 would be 44. 44. This is it. 44. Now that's exactly the number that I feel. It is so important for us to recognize that the gods or the divine intelligence through the Holy Scriptures, we could say, are conveying messages to us, messages that demands our wisdom to understand. Hence, we have 44. This is another master number. So we have come across the number 11 as the first master number, and this 44 is really we could say the last master number that we have come across in our calculations. So basically the first master number would be 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, and there we have 4 plus 4 is 8. Now that 8 also coincides with Mother Eve. This is where we see that once we have gone through this cycle, we are meant to be going through the other. This is infinitely 8 right here. We have 1, 2, 9, and that's what the template is about. Numbers 1 to 9. And at any given time, we are meant to see or establish where we are at in this realm or on the sacrifice template. So 44. There we have 4 here. And I felt that it was okay for us to even call this X4 as well, like getting our orientation together. So I'm going to leave this there because I'm feeling like there's a need to really rest my voice. But I hope you can see what I mean with the 44 from adding all the numbers together. We can see adding those numbers together, add to 44. We can see adding the gods of Genesis chapter 1 up to 9, the blessed God, and that's 40 and 40. So it'd be interesting for us to understand what these patterns, exactly what this pattern means here. For instance, although we know for sure, we believe for sure that the called God is calling us to start here. And I'm believing that we are going through this. We could see we have 1 here, 5, 8, and 3. So let's see what Mother Eve is going to reveal to us regarding these numbers. Please like and subscribe and share this video if you like it, or if you feel it could be of any use to anyone else or who might enjoy it. Okay, I'm going to rest my voice. Thank you very gladly. Remember that we are planting new seeds. Yes, by the way, it's the full moon, so everything is at a height now. Okay, so happy full moon's day.